Gary Busey should be ashamed of himself. The actor, known for decades of Hollywood work, has entered a guilty plea in a criminal sexual contact case that shocked fans and the public alike. This case stems from an incident in August of 2022 at a fan convention in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, where Busey's actions crossed a clear line. Today, we break down what happened, the legal consequences, and why this moment demands serious reflection on personal responsibility and respect. The incident occurred at the Monster Mania Convention, a place meant for fans to meet the stars they admire. Instead of leaving fans with fond memories, Busey chose behavior that has now defined this chapter of his life. Prosecutors state that during a meet-and-greet session, he touched a woman inappropriately without her consent. Originally facing multiple counts of criminal sexual contact and 1 count of attempted criminal sexual contact, Busey struck a plea deal. He pleaded guilty to a single 4th-degree criminal sexual contact charge. The rest of the charges will be dismissed at sentencing, but that does not erase the harm done or the breach of trust that occurred. In court, Busey admitted the contact was not accidental and acknowledged it was non-consensual. This admission is significant. It is not just a legal technicality. It is a confirmation of wrongdoing that should never have happened, especially in a public setting where fans expect safety and respect. Sentencing is scheduled for September 18, 2025. The possible consequences include probation lasting from 1 year to 5 years, financial penalties, and a strict no-contact order with the victims. Regardless of the sentence, the public record now holds his guilty plea. His defense has claimed that his celebrity status made the case an easy target for overcharging, but fame does not grant immunity from moral responsibility. In fact, the visibility of public figures means their behavior is amplified, for better or worse. In this instance, it has been for the worse. Fan conventions are meant to celebrate community, shared interests, and human connection. Incidents like this fracture that trust. They force difficult conversations about how to protect attendees and hold even the most famous individuals accountable. The damage here is not only legal but personal and cultural. For the victim, the impact of being violated in a moment meant for joy and fandom is lasting. For the community, the betrayal from a celebrated figure leaves a mark. And for Busey, the stain on his reputation will be hard to erase, regardless of the sentence handed down. This is not about vilifying someone for the sake of public spectacle. It is about naming harmful behavior for what it is and demanding better from people who occupy public platforms. As the sentencing date draws near, one truth stands out. Gary Busey's actions, by his own admission, were wrong. No level of fame, success, or public affection can excuse violating another person's boundaries. The guilty plea should serve as a reminder that accountability matters. It should also serve as a warning to those who believe that power or status places them above the law or above basic human decency. Gary Busey should be ashamed of himself. Not just because he was caught, but because in a space meant for connection and celebration, he chose to harm. The hope now is that this case prompts not only justice in the courtroom, but a broader commitment to safety, respect, and responsibility, from celebrities, from fans, and from every person who steps into a public space.